This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters.
Throw Gang, we are joined by Fitty's co-founder and co-host Lawrence Schlossman, and myself, co-founder and co-host of the Fitties, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly Running the Boys with today's full episode only available on patreon.com/throwingfits. In the 5 years that comprised 2020, we saw brands sell for billions of dollars, a reckoning for industry titans like Alexander Wang,
at the buzzer,
Philip Plein, Gucci with the blackface, countless influencers, and so many others who, Lawrence, let's be honest, they're going to be just fine.
Sure, of course.
But most significantly in 2020, we launched the only podcast that matters. And it is quite clear that this was the most turbulent and straight up ass year in recent history. Lawrence, how are you feeling as the sun sets on the year that was?
Do you care that Gucci didn't get busted for blackface this year? That was like last year?
It was this year. And
what?
It'll be next year too.
It will be just like, I mean, it's death, taxes, and
Gucci doing blackface.
Dolce & Gabbana being racist towards Asians. Yep. Gucci doing blackface. I feel amazing because we just did our accounting for the whole year.
Bro, it was a stressful. We literally, I mean, well, first of all, we're not done yet, right?
No, but the die has been cast.
If the IRS is watching or listening,
this is a parody. This is a parody. What is it? What is a reasonable belief? What is
reasonable doubt?
Yeah. What is that? What's the term? I feel really good. We sent out a beautiful, wonderful thank you note to all of the patrons.
Yeah. Shout out to 3 people that then exited the page.
They're like, oh shit, thank you for reminding me. Delete, eject
OC, cuz
no, it's been a good end of the year. I think we're finishing extremely strong.
New Year's Day, hence the champers.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you are listening. Happy New Year to everyone listening, to everyone watching.
Hope you're still alive. Throw Gang.
We did the Critics' Choice Awards, the thought leader bullshit that people expect and want and need from us. Demand from the only podcast that matters. And now this is the People's Choice Awards. And we turn to, well, we have the Throw Gang, right, who did this behind the paywall. And then we opened up the floodgates to the unwashed masses, the troglodytes, the gutter snipes.
Yep.
Not that the results changed. We'll talk about.
Oh, they did.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Well,
drastically in some cases, drastically.
In a few categories, they drastically changed. For the most part, it seems like everybody is on the same page as far as what's good, what's ass.
No, there's some surprises. There are some surprises. There are some
we're gonna go through all of this,
results, but I mean, first things first.
Fit check. Yeah, let's kick it off with you, sir.
I mean,
our host this evening at Chateau Jimbo,
like the entire year and the entire Throwing Fits Core 4, and hopefully the Throw Gang, get your hands on these. Get them at Essence, get them at the MoMA store. Subies on the feet, make the cipher complete
all day.
Some Anonymousism's socks, because sometimes my feet get sweaty in the Subus. Not gonna lie. The Johns that I wore for the majority of the year, or
your John of the year, I think, is what you
honorary mention, because
crowned them.
Grease Goblin shit. Work from home life. The Stussy sweats. And shout out Kevin from Fantasy Explosion.
Shout out Kev.
Sugar Brooklyn Refinery Tea. The holiday pack touchdown today.
You love that.
Big things coming. And
thank you, Kev.
A little a burlap sack.
Yeah.
Arlagace. The Joker, baby.
What is on the back?
It's the Joker.
Oh, it is literally. Oh,
yeah,
Scarecrow.
Yeah, it's like a burlap sack. It only gets soft with wear. I fucking Lagace, my brand of the year. Love him. And
Cillian Murphy. That's who I was thinking. I was thinking of who played the Scarecrow. Which is Peaky fucking Blinders. When did that last season come out? Was that last year, 2019?
I'm fucking confused because
the fact that Gucci did blackface, that was 2020. You sure?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Fuck,
This
has been the longest 5 years of a single year.
They do blackface a lot. This was the sweater that you hold it up over your face.
Bro, that was, I think you're wrong.
I looked up Fashion Scandals 20.
I Googled blackface.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You went to your most searched Pornhub categories.
Exactly.
And then Hanes boxes. What about you, Lawrence? And then sipping on a nice wine.
Yeah, what are we?
Well, that's from upstate New York. This is from Argentina.
Right, this is the backup.
Yeah.
Where do you smash the Argentinian?
Yeah.
Malbec. Okay, so I came in, I wore cooked Blundstones to the crib. I have Ame Leon Dor socks on. I have on Carhartt double knees.
I'm seeing double here.
I'm seeing fucking double. I'm seeing fucking 4 knees over here. Actually, 8 knees, right? When you count your own knees.
It's a Simpsons joke.
Oh, okay. Got it. Wife, moleskin,
Your wife
pearl snap.
or wife?
In that nice emerald shirt of the year.
Tucked.
Yeah. Well, I keep that thing fucking tucked.
You tuck your moleskin?
I tuck my moleskin. And then I have on a Western hydrodynamic research hat. Shout out the homies at WHR. No, not full flow. Partly flow.
66% flow.
66% flow. And then I wore my new Nupsy Hustle North Face. We got the bro tote chilling in the foreground,
that's the background.
Packed with some fucking blanks. Packed with some
2021 big things coming.
Packed with some fucking spicy Johns. Shout out the fucking homies at EG and Barracuda, Chris Corrado specifically for the flow. James and I can match now.
Uncle Junior's grandson. All right. Drink check complete. Yeah. Like we said, welcome to the first annual Fitties. Almost 5,000 people.
Is that a lot? Does that feel like a lot to you?
So here's the thing, right? We always underestimate ourselves, I think. To me, I would have been embarrassed if we hadn't cracked 1,000.
Yeah, sure. Of course.
And I think this
we have almost 3,000 patrons.
Once again, we underestimated how fucking fire we here. I mean, that's history right there. You understand?
Yeah, that is.
I mean, we had some super interesting results, some expected, some fucking left field, surprises. Everyone knows that you and I, we are nothing if not data wonks.
Sure.
Moneyball is our favorite.
It's our favorite Jonah Hill Academy nominated role. That's not Wolf of Wall Street.
But 5,000 people. So props to everyone that voted.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope you had fun, and I hope that you weren't too upset at missing nominees.
And we'll talk about a couple late entries and some shit in specific categories that didn't make the cut, because just because you think your taste is good doesn't mean your taste is actually good. And I will say, if we ran this on if it was a Twitter poll or an IG poll, I think more people would have voted, but you're just so limited in the amount of options. Like Twitter, you can only do whatever is 4, and I don't know about IG. And as everyone who voted in the Fitty saw, there was a lot of options in every category. Some fucking TV show.
Oh my!
How many fucking shows? That was was that 20 shows?
I think it was 20, maybe 25.
So let's
get into it. So
let's just do it,
lady and gentlemen. If you're listening, and for the $10 patrons and those that waited 3 weeks for your viewing pleasure,
what's up?
Here are the results of the first annual 2020.
And we're gonna build up,
Fitties.
Right? We're gonna build up like the Oscars. Yeah,
exactly. Let's start with collaboration of the year. So in last place, we're gonna go last to first. Ya boy. Big Scorp, Drake x Nike for Certified Lover Boy and Nocta, which came late and was a little underwhelming, though it did sell out.
You would think recency bias helps in think sometimes.
Absolutely.
And I'll also say, just generally speaking, Big Scorpion had a dismal Fitties for the most part.
Which made me happy. All right, let me just run through it, and drum roll up to the winner. So in last place, wiping up the rear, Drake x Nike. Then we had Supreme x Yoji Yamamoto-sama.
Yeah.
After, doing slightly better than Supreme Yoji is Louis Vuitton Squared, which is, Louis and Nigo. They had some fire footwear.
Yes.
Then Fear of God x Xenia.
Uh-huh.
Then Gucci the North Face, which was probably the last collab that
of the year.
Down
yeah,
of
for
the
sure.
year that you and I shit on, but still came in 1, 2, 3, 5th place out of 8 or 9.
Very middle of the pack though, because we're looking at the percentages here.
Yeah,
we're talking about 6.4% of the vote, ladies and gentlemen.
Then you had Uniqlo plus J.
Mm-hmm. Underrated, I would say.
Absolutely. It was a bit of a small and I think it was a bit of an underplay.
Yes.
Collab for sure.
Well, it's just like Jill Sander. It's minimal. It's kind of, low key by nature. That's her design aesthetic. And even though you and I could sing the praises about how the details on those pieces and versus what they retailed for, like, it's always going to be arguably maybe the best value cop that you're ever going to find, the most design, bang for your buck, really kind of up there with Uniqlo U, which is Le Maire and Uniqlo. But yeah, plus J, 11%.